If you love explosions, here's the build for you. We make use of the class item for hunters to use Spirit of Inmost Light and Spirit of Verity so that we can get solar weapon final blows with our Yeartide Apex, rolled ideally with Demolitionist and Burning Ambition or Chaos Reshaped. Another decent roll is Attrition Orbs and Burning Ambition. You could also use Heal Clip if you need survivability. You combine this with something like a Festival Flight with Demolitionist and One For All, or a good rolled Mint Retrograde if you need that for the anti-champion or something of that sort, with a nice high damaging heavy like Dragon's Breath, or if you want extra fun, more explosions, Parasite, with the full Lustrous set in order to really capitalize on getting as many solar blows as possible. We run Prismatic with either Silk Strike or Silence and Squall. You could also use Tether, as all three of these give you great effects in terms of either survivability or damage output. We combine this with Threaded Spike to have as much uptime on our melee as possible and to apply strand damage to generate tangles, Swarm Grenade to generate explosions, which fuels Gunpowder Gamble, and Ascension, and then we run Fragments, Courage, Sacrifice, Purpose, Mending, and Ruin. You could replace Sacrifice with Dawn when this season is over and Radiant is a little bit harder to get. The seasonal artifact mods we're going to primarily be using here are Refresh Threads and Elemental Coalescence. That way we can really take advantage of elemental pickups in order to give ourselves a huge amount of damage from Shield Crush and Elemental Overdrive, using Elemental Benevolence in order to spam our Ascension ability. Overall, this kind of setup allows you to generate your abilities really quickly and spam Gunpowder Gamble like it is absolutely nobody's business. As you can see, I just generated 3 Gunpowder Gambles and 1 Ascension. I still have my grenade and my melee up. My dodge is already half back. And if I were to drop something like a champion combatant here, I don't even need to stun them. I can just drop a little bit of this, and then Parasite will almost kill them outright and put them in finisher range. If you hit yourself a little bit with Parasite, then it will also increase the damage of your other weapons while still dealing a ton of damage to the enemy. This build is extremely fun in something like solo ops because the high ability uptime and weapon damage allows you to get pretty much any of the challenges you want done, while also taking full advantage of the Solstice stuff. If you like these kinds of videos, feel free to let me know. I'm experimenting a lot with the format and content of the videos, so if there are things you like or don't like, let me know in the comments below. Like if you like the video, and subscribe for more.